We are tipping off the 2K virtual rap party in the theater today. We are going 3v3, and we've got some members of the community joining us here today. So let's introduce our members right now. We've got Dat Girl Megan and King Jordan. Welcome to the show. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. It's good seeing you, Alexis and LD, and having Danny the GOAT on my team, and Meg.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and a look at the starters for San Antonio, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. And for the Nuggets, underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. And it's Murray in at the one. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Outside for Murray. On the wing, Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Clock is at 3. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Boy, Steve, Trey Jones is a great story of continuing to work at your game.
Yes, it is, Kevin. He's developing into a nice point guard who can run the show. The vision continues to get better, and points are coming in bunches. It's clear he's putting in the work.
Jokic takes it off the glass.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
To the paint, here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
And that one drops.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Murray the pass to Jokic. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Porter inside. Defended by Wembanyama.
Good defense there. Porter does go 6'10" with that 7-foot wingspan. How about a 9-foot standing reach?
Passes it to Champagnie. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Jokic inside. Wembanyama on him. And they pick up 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
On the basket by Jones.
Turning on the Jets. Trey Jones sprints in before they can close the gap.
Caldwell Pope against Vassell. And yes, it's good. Wembanyama outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game.
Wembanyama, 1 shot.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Lets the 3 fly, and no good in the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs out in front, up 1. And we'll get going after this from... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Collins, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
And that one's good. Strother.
The defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
Here's Branham. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Collins. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Strother. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. On the wing, Johnson. And there's the pass to Branham. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. The Spurs also changing it up. Sohan's checked in, and it's Jetty Osman in for Johnson. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him. That's what'll help.
1:06 left now here in the second. Branham, the pass to Collins. San Antonio again missing. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Here's Jokic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. We started to pile up the hardware and the awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years. That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
And it's Osman missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Porter dishes to Murray. Over Jones. Again, the Nuggets score.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Wembanyama against Jokic. Wembanyama looking it over.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great...
Spurs.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Check. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They went into the half with the... And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Now, Spurs fans the last 5 years, Steve, haven't been able to enjoy the playoff experience like Spurs fans of old.
They haven't, Kevin. And you know they've held the record for most playoff appearances in a row at 22 seasons. But it's been a long 5 seasons now without going. They have lots of youth and a hope for the future.
The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Jokic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. Loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. Vassell, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall. And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
Yeah, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
Vassell, the pass to Sohan. To stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Steve, when Sohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal in the full throttle. All gas and no break.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
And the first one at the line is good.
A top 10 pick in the 2022 draft. Jeremy Sohan is a hustler, plays extremely hard, is a coach's dream.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Nuggets leading by 14. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Najee, good.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Shot by Collins, no good. Here's Denver now. They're on a 10-1 run. Outside Jackson. Shoots from 14. Again, the Nuggets score.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Leslie with the ball. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and it's Collins getting it to go.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Murray, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Nuggets on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-3 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. Wembanyama no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Murray. Basket good. Murray's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nuggets. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Coming into the league, scouts saw Vassell as a 3-and-D guy, but he's a good playmaker also.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside, kicks it out to Gordon. Goes up the baseline, and Denver again with the bucket.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 20. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Johnson, wide open, he fires. It's good from long range. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jones against Murray to the inside. Denver passing it around. That's a 2 from Gordon, and a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Jones against Murray. Jones the pass to Wembanyama. A three-pointer off the mark. Denver leading by 19 points.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Denver.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
That one goes. Count it.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Murray surveying the D. Jokic finds Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Denver with the ball. Here's Caldwell Pope. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, shaky defense there, giving up the bucket plus sending KCP to the line.
First team foul. At the line for Denver, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. One shot.
That's it. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Branham. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and